Hey learners, the Priyanka Gautam this side. In my first video, I have discussed about introduction to pharmaceutics. I have mentioned in the earlier video that I'll be discussing principles of dosage form design in the next video. So here it is. So let's get started. We'll be discussing principles of dosage form design. First of all, some keywords are there. As I have mentioned earlier, that dosage form design definition, the physical form of drug and additive made according to the dose and for respective age groups. The new ones are preservative. The preservatives are the additives that are added to the drug for the prevention of decomposition by microbial growth. And packaging are the word that describes the protection of the products or medicines from the outer environment. The labeling is the word that describes the written or printed content upon any drugs or its container. I mean, you have seen that. And the next one is bioavailability, a fraction of an administered drug that reaches the systemic circulation. The prepared dosage form design that is administered in the human body, and it gives a therapeutic response after administration and reaches the systemic circulation are called as BA. The next one is buffers. Buffers acts as to resist pH change upon the addition of an acidic or basic compound. Basically, it is added to make the drug stable. The next one is antioxidants. It inhibit the oxidation of the drug. Suspending agents. These are the liquids which holds the drug to and prevent them to settle down in the bottom. So suspending agents are like that. The next one is colorants. Colorants are there to color the substance, to impart the color to the substance. The next one is lubricant. Lubricant reduces the heat generated between the two surfaces when they move. So, tablet lubricants are mostly used. Drug-drug interaction. The drug-drug interaction occur when you have administered two drugs at the same time and they react to each other and result in the some effect in the body. So, it is called drug-drug interaction. There is also a drug additive reaction, which are the interaction between the drug and the additives. So the next one is thermal analysis. The thermal analysis and differential scanning colorimetry are used to detect the drug-drug interaction or drug additive interaction in the body. The objectives are to achieve the therapeutic response of a drug, to achieve the therapeutic response in the body after the administration. That is the first objective of the dosage form design. The second one is to ensure product quality by chemical stability, physical stability of the drug. You have to ensure the chemical and physical stability of the drug. The second one is preservation. The preservation have to be ensured before the dosage form design. Uniformity of dose should be there because adjustment of the dose is very much necessary, and the acceptability to the patient, whether he or she can take the pill or tablet or in the form of capsule or in the form of injection. So acceptability of the patient is very much important. Packaging of the dosage form design is also very important because it should be protected from the outer environment, and labeling is also important as it contains all the necessary things, interactions or ingredients or usage. All the contents are included in the labeling. The another one is considerations. Considerations are two considerations in the dosage form design, that is bioavailability and additive or excipients. In bioavailability, there are very much variations occur in the dosage form design. So to tackle that bioavailability, the additives are added, or very much packaging or many other solutions are there to combat the problem of bioavailability variation. For example, the drugs which are sensitive in the formulation that can't go into any formulation, that are they are so sensitive that and they came into solution that light sensitive materials can be added, and the packaging should be enhanced to formulate the sensitive drugs. And the second example is drugs in liquid form. The drugs which don't stay stable in liquid form, the buffers and preservatives are added, in which buffers shows the stability, and the preservatives tackle the microbial attack, and they will be stable in the liquid form. The second one is additive or excipients. Additives such as antioxidants, preservatives, as I have mentioned in the keywords, the definition of each one. They are also one of the very much important additive for the dosage form design. As I have said earlier, drug additive and drug-drug interaction are very much important to examine. So, thermal analysis and differential scanning calorimetry are used to test the drug additive and drug-drug interaction. For example, differential scanning colorimetry once find out the magnesium stearate that is used as a tablet lubricant doesn't formulate with aspirin; it reacts with the aspirin. So it should be avoided in future to avoid the magnesium stearate to formulate with the aspirin. So this is a small topic that we have studied today. The next topic will be properties of dosage form design that I will demonstrate you guys in the next video. If you have doubts regarding this topic, leave a comment. And if you have liked or understood what I have teach you, so please watch, like, and subscribe. And bye bye. So clear your mind.